Welcome back to NeuroDrive, the home of the most insane, shocking, and unbelievable supercar stories. And today, we're diving deep into the monster that has just set the automotive world on fire. The automotive world has always thrived on legends. Names like Ferrari, McLaren, and Porsche dominate the history books. But there is one man whose fingerprints are etched deeper than most, Professor Gordon Murray, the mastermind behind Formula D. Won victories, the father of the McLaren F1, and the creator of some of the purest road cars ever made. And now, in 2025, he has once again captured the world's attention with the reveal of something extraordinary, the Gordon Murray Le Mans GTR. Unveiled at Monterey Car Week on August 15th, this machine isn't just another supercar. It's a spiritual successor to the golden era of endurance racing, a car that channels the drama and aerodynamic beauty of the 1990s longtail Le Mans racers, but with Gordon Murray's uncompromising vision for purity, performance, and artistry. With only 24 units ever to be built, and all of them already sold, the Le Mans GTR isn't just rare. It's a living piece of automotive history. At its heart lies a masterpiece of engineering, a naturally aspirated 4.0-liter V12 engine crafted by Cosworth. This isn't about hybrid systems or turbochargers, it's about mechanical purity, revs, and a sound that sings to 12,000 RPM. Producing around 641 horsepower, this V12 is mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. Yes, manual. In an era dominated by dual-clutch automatics and EV hypercars, Gordon Murray refuses to let the analog driving experience die. This car is for the purists, the drivers who want to feel every shift, every vibration, every ounce of feedback from the road. But the Le Mans GTR isn't just a power plant wrapped in carbon fiber. It's a masterclass in aerodynamics. Inspired by the long-tail McLaren F1 GTR that dominated endurance racing, this car extends its silhouette with flowing bodywork designed for stability at speed. Every surface, every vent, every channel is sculpted to manage airflow with surgical precision. The design incorporates boundary layer control, an advanced system Gordon Murray pioneered decades ago, ensuring that downforce is maximized without unnecessary drag. At high speeds, the car slices through the air with efficiency, yet presses itself into the tarmac with relentless grip. Step inside the Le Mans GTR, and the focus on the driver becomes immediately clear. The seating position, inspired by Murray's iconic McLaren F1, centers the driver in a cockpit that feels more like a fighter jet than a road car. The lightweight materials, exposed carbon fiber, and tactile controls all remind you that this isn't a car designed for luxury, it's a car designed for connection. Everything is pared down to the essentials, everything serving a purpose, every gram saved in the pursuit of performance. Even the production philosophy is unique. Gordon Murray Automotive has always championed lightweight engineering. The lie. Mans GTR continues this ethos, tipping the scales at just over 1,000 kilograms, astonishing for a V12-powered machine. In today's world, where EV hypercars are crossing the 2,000-kilogram mark, Murray's creation is half the weight, doubling, down on agility, feel, and driver engagement. It's not about being the fastest on paper, it's about being the most rewarding behind the wheel. Exclusivity is at the very core of the Le Mans GTR. With just 24 cars to be made, each one has already been spoken for by some of the world's most dedicated collectors and enthusiasts. The price tag? Astronomical, of course, running well into the multi-million-dollar range. But for those fortunate enough to secure one, the investment isn't just financial, it's emotional. Owning a Gordon Murray car is like owning a piece of motorsport's soul. Deliveries are expected to begin in 2026, and when they do, the world will finally witness the Le Mans GTR not just as a showpiece under the spotlights of Monterey, but as a living, breathing machine carving through roads and circuits. And make no mistake, this is no garage queen. Gordon Murray builds cars to be driven, to be experienced, to challenge their owners to rise to the occasion. But perhaps the most compelling part of the Le Mans GTR is what it represents. In an automotive era rushing headlong into electrification, autonomy, and digitalization, here comes a car that rejects all of that. No hybrid trickery, no artificial soundtracks, no touchscreen-laden interior. Just a screaming V12, a manual gearbox, and an obsessive dedication to lightweight performance. It's a love letter to driving, a reminder of what made us fall in, love with cars in the first place. As you stand before it, the car exudes presence, the elongated bodywork, the flared arches, the aggressive stance. It looks fast even when it's standing still. The details tell a story of passion and precision. The delicate weave of carbon fiber, the perfectly engineered suspension components, the race-inspired diffuser. It's not designed for everyone to understand. It's designed for the few who can truly appreciate what it means. And then there's the sound. That piercing, naturally aspirated wail as the torque needle climbs towards 12,000 RPM. It's not just noise, it's music. A symphony of combustion and mechanics, something that no electric motor can ever replicate. It connects us to decades of motorsport heritage, to the visceral thrill of racing at Le Mans, to the pursuit of perfection that has defined Gordon Murray's career. For those who were lucky enough to see it unveiled in Monterey, the Le Mans GTR wasn't just another car reveal, it was a moment in history, a passing of the torch from the analog era to whatever the future may hold. A declaration that even as the automotive landscape changes, there will always be room for passion, for purity, and for cars that stir the soul. The Gordon Murray Le Mans GTR is not about chasing records. It won't claim the fastest acceleration, times against the likes of Rimac or Lotus. It won't dominate Nürburgring leaderboards. That's not the point. Its purpose is to create the ultimate driving experience, to remind us that numbers on a spec sheet aren't what make a car great. It's the way it makes you feel, and that feeling of slotting into the center seat, gripping the 6-speed shifter, hearing the V12 roar to life, and knowing that you're behind the wheel of one of just 24 cars in existence. That feeling is priceless. It's the kind of experience that will define an era, the kind of memory that will be passed down like folklore among enthusiasts. In a way, the Le Mans GTR is Gordon Murray's farewell letter, a culmination of everything he's learned across decades of racing, design, and innovation. It's a bridge between the past and the present, honoring the heritage of endurance racing while proving that passion-driven engineering still has a place in the modern world. So, as the automotive industry races toward an uncertain future, the Gordon Murray Le Mans GTR stands defiantly as a beacon of what we must not lose: the joy of driving, the art of engineering, the beauty of simplicity. It's more than just a car. It's a statement that driving, at its core, is about connection between man, machine, and road. This is not just a machine, it's an icon in the making. And though only 24 people will ever own one, the story of the Gordon Murray Le Mans GTR will inspire countless enthusiasts for generations to come. Because sometimes, in a world obsessed with the future, the most powerful statement you can make is to remind people of the past. And the Mans GTR does exactly that.